Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with an off-the-board video. Today I've chosen a pen that I've had on my board probably for a little over a year. It's a Sue's Fish layout, and I first became acquainted with Sue's when she was a guest designer at Mind the Scrap, and I kind of picked up, identified with, and loved her style and did quite a few of her layouts, but I've never done this one. And I'm gonna kind of one of these days will do one with smaller bits of paper that I stitch across on my sewing machine. Today is not that day. Today this is going to be a quickie, and the purpose of this is to kill some pieces that I have left over from previous Mind the Scrap kits. And that includes a sticker sheet, some indigo and ivy hearts, a couple pieces of loose ephemera, some stickers, and this is from a sticker book, I think. Anyway, I've got these bits out that I may or may not use, and I tell you what I've done. This layout shows obviously many different pieces of paper kind of stuck in at different angles and kind of stitched together, looking like they were just dropped on the page and stitched together and kind of curled so that they end in different places. In other words, nothing straight and even. So to achieve that look more quickly, I'm going to use a little bit different technique. I've got some short pieces of paper and some long pieces of paper, and I've got my box over here with my bits, scraps, and other bits of paper from Mind the Scrap kits. And I'm going to I'm going to lay them out in a horizontal fashion, maybe curl them up a bit. They're cut at different widths. I've got both sides of a couple papers that I had pieces big enough to have 12-inch bits. And we'll just kind of go from there and see how I can fit things in. The photograph I'm going to use today is a photo that was originally in color. I changed it to black and white, and then I really pumped up the contrast as well as the exposure. And what that did was it kind of whited out all of the area around my subject, my granddaughter Ava, and it kind of pumped up her facial expression and her little hands that are kind of splayed wide apart, and that her brother's jersey that she's wearing. And you don't get involved with the lamp and the dolls and the bed and the bedding and so forth. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. It's a very Sue's Fish kind of thing to do, I think. I like black and white on color, and here I've chosen colored cardstock, so there's really going to be a lot of color. And I have two kind of similar colors in here. I actually see something here that's a set of stickers. I think this must be from a Chamel collection that came in an old kit. So I may pull those out and use that. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is just start gluing down these strips of paper. And they're going to be in no particular order. And after I glue them down, for the part that I'm not overlaying, I'm going to kind of peel up and tear and fold down so you kind of get that look. This is the other side of that paper. I'll do this and kind of do the same thing, stair-stepping down. I'll overlap a bit so that when I peel things back, the under layer of paper shows. kind of get there. This is the black and white polka dot. That's the reverse of the bicycle print. There's a bicycle in this layout of Suze's, and I think bicycles are a great embellishment to put on young people's pages, on kids' pages, because to me, it's kind of a symbol of that they're going somewhere. They're active and moving forward and so forth. So here, and this is it's admittedly not going to give you the same exact look, but it's close enough to the mood of the original that I think it's going to work. And it's going to be different enough that I feel I'm probably going to be able to do this light that every time I get my hand near it, it changes color. This is a piece of solid color cardstock that came in one of the kits, and it's a different, some would say, clashing color of pink to the one that's my base, but I like that it's just different enough to contrast. Okay, so I've got these smaller pieces that I'm going to put in you notice I didn't put glue all the way from one end to the other, so I kind of left some open spots. I'll let that go in at a slightly different angle from the this one may not work. It's at a different angle from the others. The others are pretty much parallel to the top and bottom of the paper. And these I want to give some of that just inserted and sticking up out of the background. Let me do this. I'm not quite sure if that one's gonna work. Let me cut it down a bit and let it come. This is an area I have to be careful because this is kind of where my photo is going to go. So let me do that and kind of curl it up. I'm also going to insert this down here kind of at a wonky angle and let it curl up, and the photo may overlap that and may not. But when I stick this one in, it adheres, it's going to be kind of hard to curl, so I'm going to do the curling now and kind of slide it in that way. Okay, that gives me the look I'm going for, I think. I like putting the photo there. In the original, there are quite a few layers of things kind of sticking under the photo. So in order to facilitate layering under the photo, I'm going to put a couple layers of foam. And that'll kind of stick it up. What I like about Suze's layouts, many of them are like this, is that the photos kind of look like they're just dropped on the page. Okay, so that's kind of there, and I'm pressing down enough that it'll maybe stay in the area that I have it, and but it's not stuck down so well that I can't move it if I want to. Okay, so putting a little, there's in her original, she's got this little journaling block with a bow. I'm going to do this this round piece of ephemera that came in one of the recent kits, and it adds the pale aqua color that isn't really anywhere else in here, and it has a tiny bit of the pink that I love, the background color. Okay, not sure I like it overlapping the photo. I may want it underneath. Let's just go with it here, and I may prop it up with a piece of foam. That'll kind of keep it from curling. So we'll do that. I've got this little card that's got a tab, and it says good day, good days ahead, today was a good day, and good days and looking forward to good days are something that mean quite a lot these days, because this little girl is a little older than she is in this photo, but she's fighting the battle of her life against leukemia, and today is actually a pretty good day. She had a chemo treatment yesterday, and she doesn't seem to be too ill or fatigued from it, which can sometimes be a problem. So it's nice. I love scrapping pages about her that kind of concentrate on the times when she was, before she was in this battle. I'm going to stick this paper here because I like that stripe. I'm going to cut it off right there. This is kind of like washi tape. These really is, or planner stickers, I guess. And I thought I'd use it to close to not have cardstock against cardstock over here, and I'll probably find some sort of embellishment to put there. I kind of like this little valise. It's a brocade, and it's just really kind of cute. I have a bicycle. It's facing a different way from the one in the original, but I don't mind that a whole lot. In this case, it could represent going or coming, and I don't like using stickers flat, and I think you probably have noticed that before. I put foam behind nearly all my stickers. I'm actually going to kind of bring it a little closer to the photo and kind of do some text bits here. I'll stick this one kind of under that, and I'll have it sticking at a little different angle. I like this black and white floral piece. See what I mean? Why I glued this down. Let me try this again. I need it to be at least as propped up as the photo. Okay, so I think they're even now. That should stay put. Let me do a floral sticker underneath it, just kind of edging out of the out from under the photo, and I'll let a little bit overlap. And where's the here's the black and white leaf spray that I liked. That looks cool there, and I'll kind of curl it up a bit. Let's see what else there is in the original. Oh, I really love this little cascade of buttons. So I'm going to do a cascade with embellishments. I chose not to bring my buttons out for this page. I'll do something like this. Let me put it up on stilts, if you will, and let it overlap that and kind of come out here. And then let me get something a little bit different, something here. I've got a heart. The stickers are Jen Hadfield, and I will say that Jen Hadfield is not a designer I'd have known about, except for the Mind the Scrap kits. Emma's does such a great job of mixing designers it's in a way that's just absolutely perfect. And so there's so much continuity even across designers. She's magic. So go here. Okay, that's kind of a little cascade of embellishments. I've got the good times ahead thing here. Let me try to find something that can go here. This is not where I want it to be. Okay, let me put these down this way. I want more of the card up on the photo and less down below, but I need the foam to hit in the right place. Okay, that's good. Let me see if I can find I thought a title of Whoa would be good here, and there's so much white space in the photo, I thought I could just kind of put it across there. In the original, Suze has got it down at the bottom, and I think I'm going to go with the top. So let's see. I have WH. I don't have an O. Okay, there's a W, and I don't have an, let's see, WH. I can go either way. I think I'm going to go with the coppery that's not glittery. So let me go with that. There's a W. And I won't try to line these up. I like the look when the letters are, especially when it's an expression like whoa. And let's see, can I do, there's an exclamation point, yes. Okay, let me get my tweezers to move that. Okay, this is probably the most frustrating part of the video. Okay, here's how it stands now. I might like something across here that kind of dresses up that cardstock. So let me go with these little stars and starbursts. I'll go there. I'll tear it here and lift the puffy sticker and lay it back down. So that's on there. Let me see. Oh, I have to have my double hearts. And I'm gonna go with the pink and aqua here. I'll have the aqua there and the brighter pink there. Let's see. I have this little pin that might add a little something to this card. I'm going to press it and then maybe put a pop dot underneath it to keep it grounded and to keep that from curling up. Let me go with that. And it's hitting on a high part, and it's actually sticking up more than the foam, so that's what's doing that. Let's see, what else can we add here? The congrats doesn't make any sense. The smile, the butterfly is kind of cute. Should I prop this butterfly here? Let me try that. What I'll do is that the round, and this has been bothering me, and I'll kind of overlap this and curl up the wings so it kind of fixes that look. Okay, let me try this here. That's that heart kind of matches the end of that paper. I could do something similar with this sticker and do the end of this paper. There we go. Okay, so that's the end of that page. I'll probably add some journaling. I think it's somewhat true to the Seuss fish idea. I still it's different enough that I can go back and do this again, and I think I'll enjoy it second time around just as much as this time. So hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And remember to get all those things off the board and onto the page. Bye.